This episode is brought to you by Veronica Polite Photography. Please visit her website, imtoopolite.com, to book your next photo shoot session. She specializes in, but is not limited to, birthdays, business and branding, creative shoots, and families. That's imtoopolite.com, imtoopolite.com. This episode is sponsored by the Closet Corner Boutique, where they have all of your latest fashion trends available for you to shop online. ClosetCorner.com, and that's closet and corner with a K. KLOSETKORNER.com. Please visit online and shop all your latest fashion trends and support our Closet Corner cuties.
You don't need no introduction. We got Miss TIMEKA Beard, the infamous TIMEKA Beard. So, a lot has been happening since we last sat. And, a lot has changed in your life.
Yep.
You wrote a book.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What inspired you to write your book?
What inspired me? Well, the media, the streets, the outside, they've been talking about me so long, so it's just like, hey, who can tell their truth better than themselves? Not going off of he say, she say, what they said. And it was already out. Like, I'm already exposed to the street. I had a big following fan, so why not? Why not make my name useful? Every brick they threw at me, I was trying to think of something to do it with. Like, step on them, like, just keep my foot on their neck. I'm getting old.
You collected them and building a house.
Yeah,
you building a house.
That's exactly what I did. So I was like, you know what? I gave the game up. I was tired of stealing boosters. So I was like, what could I do? Legitimate.
Correct.
They already talk about me. So I said, hey, I could tell my truth. I could tell my story. Actually, your first interview inspired me to go ahead and do the book.
Well, I'm glad we could be of assistance. I'm glad we put that
out there. And I was really
battery.
Appreciated that you came and did the interview with me. I was excited to do it, whether you was getting paid or not. Because, people be throwing little thing. I wanted to do it. You ain't owe me nothing. That was what I chose to do. I wanted to get it out there, and I needed to be heard. And I was ready to tell my truth.
And I appreciate you. You definitely helped this platform build itself up. And, forever grateful. And, I was excited to hear your story. I had heard a lot. I knew you had a big following, so I knew that was going to be a good one. And it was.
Yeah,
it was a lot transpired from your story. Like, man, it's like a whole new world evolved literally after your story. Like, that was interesting to me, but
Really? I'm glad that it helped us both.
Yes, it did.
It put us both in a position.
It did, and forever grateful. And I always tell you, so the book though, very proud. I bought my book, I read it. And it was a great read. I was very surprised. I want to ask some stuff about the book, but then I don't want to give too much for the people that haven't read it,
Okay.
But
what is it?
I know it was interesting to see a part in there. You say your girlfriend and your boyfriend was fighting in your house?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm like, your life just...
My life has been my life has been always exciting.
Yes.
It has always been exciting.
That is the perfect...
It's never a dull moment with TIMEKA Beard. Never, okay?
That was, I'm like...
Yeah, that one was kind of crazy because I thought I had it all under control. I'm like... we can do this, but he came through the window. I'm like, go in the room.
Okay, we ain't gonna give him too much. We gonna leave it at that. He came through the window, and the rest they need to get the book. Don't give him too much. but it's definitely an interesting read, to say the least. It's definitely an interesting read. She definitely broke down a lot. You talked about some things that we talked about on the first interview about the plug. You went more in depth, and man, his wedding night.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
You got to get the book. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. If you haven't purchased the book, you got to get the book.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that because it's wow. That's
oh my God.
It was a great read though. It was a great read. And if you haven't gotten the book, please do so. Please grab that. Support your women, your Black authors. And she's trying to change her life, and I'm definitely for that. And that's great. That's wonderful. Now, there's been a lot else that happened since. Even after dropping the book and after everything.
It's always something after my name. It's never going to be like, that happened and then quiet. When something happened with TIMEKA Beard, and why do y'all guys call me TIMEKA Beard? Why y'all just can't say TIMEKA? Like, I don't get it. They be like, TIMEKA Beard. Like, what? But I am grateful. I am thankful. I thank y'all because guess what? That TIMEKA Beard, it brought me here right now today. I'm very thankful. I don't know where it was going at, but God already had a plan. It was already my journey. I just ain't understand why people used to always be like, TIMEKA Beard. Like, what? That ain't my first name. Just say, TIMEKA, but it always come with TIMEKA Beard.
TIMEKA Beard.
I swear to God.
And that's how it has always stuck out. We said that every time I heard your name, it was TIMEKA Beard.
I know.
It's another TIMEKA. They say her full name too. It's you and another one that I know. I won't say her name on here, but
yeah,
it's y'all too. I do know.
And I don't know if that's why they say it, because it's more than one TIMEKA. But I just be like, chill on the whole name. Like, I be around people don't even know me yet, but they already know me. You know what I'm saying? I be like, what? I can't even go nowhere. I can't even tell this nigga a fake name. Because they be like, oh, that's TIMEKA Beard. I be like, what? I be like, what? He be like, oh, TIMEKA, what? And I don't have that. I don't be in our places and somebody come up to me and they be like, oh, TIMEKA Beard. Like, they always say my whole name. Even if I'm out and don't want a person to know my name, it's somebody that see me and say, TIMEKA Beard.
You can't run from it.
I can't. That's why I say you got to get out that game, because TIMEKA Beard is standing out. I don't care what I do. I don't care if it's stealing, fraud, whatever. If you say that name, they don't know.
And that's crazy because last time we said you had the ankle monitor.
Oh, yes. I am free.
You are a free woman.
Oh, you is correct. I think I got released. I think even got what day it was, girl. But I'm being, this the best feeling ever. You can see, too. And I done cut all the hair. Yeah. I'm trying to grow.
I love it. I love the attire. You got the back off. Branding.
Yeah, I'm branding myself.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you got the belt.
And all this came from, you got to get the book. Yeah, I got to get the book.
Because it's interesting. Because
yes, everything.
Yes,
branded around me.
And even more interesting enough, you just did the ancestry.
Oh, yes. Yes. And actually, I got on that tree from meeting another family member out of town. She told me to go ahead and download the app. I ain't really know about it, but I'm like, oh, okay. I want to know. I've been searching. So I downloaded the app. It was pretty interesting. I bought the DNA kit. And if y'all guys following me, I always upload what I'm doing to what I was doing. And it's very interesting. It's a big help. It is real. It's true. Like, listen, if you're looking for someone, please download that app, the Ancestry Tree, and get on there and get your DNA kit. It's good to have your DNA in there because somebody may be looking for somebody else, and by your DNA being in there, it's gonna let you know. Like, I promise you,
it's gonna connect.
It's gonna connect immediately. Like, I think everyone should do that. To be honest, I think that should be everyone, like the world. I think that needs to be a rule, law. Everyone should have their saliva in the system.
And interesting enough, I'm going to say why I agree with you because of what you found out from that ancestry, that is, to be honest with you, they need to make you the spokeswoman for it, because you get what I'm saying? Because that can literally be a thing. Like, listen, I got on here and I literally found out I was dating my brother.
Listen. That was a blow to me. I don't know. I had to be cried, to be overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. Like,
you know how to feel. It's like, do I be happy? Do I be
sad? Do I cry? Do it like mentally? If I wasn't strong, what you guys built me up to be, because y'all built me up to be TIMEKA Beard, who I am. I am a strong individual, and I don't think if I was strong, somebody would be mentally, like, if that did that to anyone else, they will be mentally depressed, counseling, and they will need that. But I'm mentally built strong. I'm Tom Ford strong. But you know, I was, you know, it kind of gave me in society, but it'd be like, what?
That is for that purpose, because there's a lot of men that do a lot of sleeping around.
And yes.
And, you know, there's a lot of women that, you know, sometimes they, you know, I don't know your mom's situation, but, you know, they might not know who the daddy is. They scared. For whatever reasons, they don't come forward and they say, you know, they keep babies and they just raise them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That is true.
And then they go out and meet people and...
It's a lot of weird stuff, girl. I mean, just being on that tree, listen, I know I'm not the only one in this situation. I have gone through this. Like, I think everyone should do it, because now you got kids having kids, babies having babies. Like, you just never know.
You definitely don't know.
I swear to God.
And there's a lot of fathers that are not in their kids' lives.
Right.
Still having kids. You know.
I'm telling you, like.
You know, they meet. They might meet a sibling in your situation.
Right there.
It's like we right here.
They could be right here. Like, girl, you my sister. Like, you just never know. It's so scary.
And that's even more interesting, because you were best friends with a sibling. That's even crazy to grow up like that, and all of that is just
right. But like I told you,
I commend you though, because you are handling this very well.
I know. I get all the stuff thrown at me though.
They try to take you down.
They throwing at me, it's still coming.
You know, they say things, you know, and you know, the media can be, you know, but you like you said, you're built for it. You strong, and you know.
Yeah, that was my.
You just steady stacking your bricks, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You stacking your bricks.
Yeah, you're right. I'm stacking them. I ain't gonna stop until I get that big house that I need. I promise you. They can keep throwing them at me. I'm gonna keep stacking them and stacking them and stacking them until I build it.
So now, have you and your brother, have y'all talked?
Yeah, we had a conversation, but we're gonna leave that for the book.
Okay. I can't listen. I cannot be mad at that. Yeah, I cannot be mad at that.
But yes, we don't have.
Is it weird at all?
I can kind of like. It's kind of, but I can't say too much. When y'all get the book, y'all can see. Is it kind of weird? At first, it was, but now it's just like. I guess as time go by. The first day, I really don't know how they felt, but how I felt, I was more emotional, hurt, mad, angry. I knew that the media, the outside, everybody was going to be coming at me all type of different ways. But, you know, I was like, hey, you know, you don't be and shake that shit off. You don't be worse than it. But you didn't know, so
and that's what I'm glad you said that.
Because that's all right.
No, they can say what they want. They can, you know, you did not know.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? And this can happen to, it probably has happened. Because there's a lot of people who still don't know who they related to. You still don't know who your daddy is. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It probably has happened more than we know. You get what I'm saying? But yours is just who you are. It just happened to be front street.
I know.
And it's unfortunate that, you know, it played out that way. But on the brighter side, you know, now you have a new family.
Yes, I do.
And it's interesting because you weren't even looking for them.
It's very, very much. I'm sad, though, that I lost some people on this journey of mine. But, yeah.
So you say you lost.
You know, my other side that I grew what I knew. My sisters, I still love them. And my other dad's side, who I knew that was my dad, who I was told That's my dad.
Who you were raised up with.
Right. And, you know, I still love them today. Like, I don't know. One day, I don't know when they accept it. I don't know what I did wrong, but took a SWOT test trying to get me mentally. Because nobody knows what I go through behind those closed doors. I don't cry in front of my kids. I don't ever let my kids see me down. But at the end of the day, I'm human too. Like, I have to stay strong, but then I fall too. I don't fall to my kids. I fall on my knees and I pray to God. And all this came out. So God heard my cry. God heard my prayers. And he just like, he took all that, he uplifted me. So I'm not mad or angry at what I did, even though losing them, because I had a bond with them. And I hope one day that they forgive me or they come back around.
I don't feel like you need to be asking for forgiveness because...
You're right. Not even forgive it. Like, they can learn to accept.
Right, right.
And be happy for me.
I was finna say, and if they loved you, they... I'm not gonna say that they don't, but... Why can't you? You get what I'm saying? Just accept it. It is what it is.
Right. Because I honestly did. I was not looking for this on a tree. I'm glad that you
and that's interesting. And you know, but that's why, because it's like it stumbled. It's like it was meant to fall in your lap.
And that's what I said.
Because you thought you had your dad and you knew your dad's side of things. You're like, I need to know my mom's side.
That was my journey.
You found
my dad, and that's what I learned. Okay, my mom is from Kokomo, Indiana, so my mom family would not be here. Everybody here is my dad's side. And everybody in Indiana is my mom's side. So I did learn that. Like, okay, I'm down here. I'm in Florida. This is my daddy. This my mom came here. She made me. This is my daddy. This all here. Because my mom wasn't born here. So I go up there. That would be my mom's side. You know what I'm saying? I do one day soon plan on taking a trip. Because I also would like to learn the people that's left on my mom's side. I want to know them too. But I'm very thankful. Yeah, my life has changed so tremendous. Like, it's like for the good, it's for the bad. Like, everything coming my way.
You just taking it all in.
I'm taking it all in.
Taking the good with the bad.
That's what I'm doing.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so moving forward now. Relationship wise, how was that in your relationship? Did he accept it? Cause it's like you gotta communicate with him.
To be honest, like when he found out, he act like he accepted. That's the thing. It's like he was happy for me, but he wasn't happy for me if we got in any type of argument or something. You throw that up. Like, how do you throw that up in somebody's face you love?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of get...
How do you throw that up anyway? It's like, what is that to throw up? You get what I'm saying?
That was the immaturity, and I knew right then, like, I got to get away from this. Like, I already got a lot going on in my life, and with all the insecurities and all the backlash and all the everything, like the jealousy, everything. So I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, one day on either. I ain't gonna talk too much. Get the book.
Get the book.
Y'all got to get the book.
Get the book.
Yeah, but yeah, that episode there, but I will let y'all know, like, it was hard because I was gone already a year. Mentally, I was gone mentally.
They say that.
And
so you leave mentally first.
Yeah, I was gone mentally. But physically, I just had to push myself. It's like God. I'm on a journey. At this point, I'm on a journey, and I ain't got time to be dragging or babysitting nobody along or trying to make sure they okay. Right now, I'm just at my peace. I want my free. I don't even want a relationship. I need to be done with this journey that I'm going on. Like, I need to be focused because sometimes people can be a distraction in your life, and that's what I believe what was going on. That was a distraction to me, and I just had to let it go. It's still fresh. And y'all know, like, I know I've been posting on IG what I've been going through.
I mean, I saw him, like, ransack your house.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, God.
That was crazy.
Yeah, because it's scary. It was scary. Like, being going in a relationship, jumping into something. And I do blame me. I would not always blame him because I had no business jumping in a relationship with a guy. Just getting out doing that much of time.
How much time did he do?
10 years.
Oh, man.
I had no way.
What did he do 10 years for?
To be honest, I don't even know. I was sleeping with that man. I was going through something. I was vulnerable. I'm gonna be trying to. I didn't even ice that much. I ain't even digging that deep because it wasn't even supposed to be what it was. It just. That's why I say, ladies, we got to stop doing that. Having sex with men and spending the night with them 2 and 3 and 4 nights, and then all of a sudden we're in a relationship. That is not a way of going with no one, and that's what a lot of us do. We stay the night, every night, and a man gonna come, especially if he ain't got nowhere to go. Not even if he ain't got nowhere to go. If he comfortable there and cozy, he's gonna come there, and that's what I was allowing. I was allowing it, and next thing you know, I'm in a relationship, but I'm just trying to get over this relationship. How the hell did I get in this relationship? You know, it wasn't acts, it went, hey, we go together, we went dirty, we ain't do none of that. We just had sex, good, it was good at the time, and we go together.
Yeah, that happens often though. That's good you spoke on that.
I'm too old for that. Yeah, and
that's how a lot of relationships are toxic. Because y'all ain't really getting to know each other. Exactly. It's a sexual bond that y'all done share, and now y'all comfortable, and it's like, oh, we just here. This is what we doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings are a little involved. Yeah. You get a little jealous. So now it's like, oh, you can't be.
But that's why I end fast too. Yeah, and it ends good, and it ends fast, and it don't always end on good occasion because somebody can't accept that. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. I've been done. And I shouldn't have just hold on that long. I don't know if it was me mentally going through what I was going through. And maybe, I hate to be alone. Mm-hmm. I'm 42 right now, and I'm learning to be alone. And that's good that you able to admit that. To be alone, because that's my growth. Yes. Nobody can take that from me. Yes. This is my growth. Yes. So, yes, when I'm sleeping and jumping into this, that's because I just want somebody here. Mm-hmm. I was afraid of being alone. Mm-hmm. And I don't know.
Have you accepted it now, though?
Yes. With all this good stuff around me, I accept it. Like, I'm learning to speak. It's more peaceful. I don't have to answer to no one. I don't have to, I can go to sleep. But I'm still going through it because, again, the phone calls all the time. Like, ring. I don't care how you put them on block. They call me every number. But eventually, I know it's going to stop when they find them something to do. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah. That's you just waiting on that moment.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on that moment. They find something, and I wish them the best. I don't have really nothing negative to say about them, but I just know the reason why they did what they did. They just can't accept it right now, and that's for the men too, who just getting out. Don't never get too comfortable. Like, don't get too comfortable where you feel like you got to stay right there in that spot because like I ain't his mama. I'm not promised to do none of this stuff. When I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? Because the men's leave, they leave anytime they get ready. Mm-hmm. But when girls do it, it's a problem. You got to call the law, because this nigga don't want to leave. They going to demand some stuff. But men's, up and leave, you ain't going to give a ding. If you cry blood, bitch, I'm gone.
You delusional.
Yeah.
That's
bitch crazy. Now I'm telling you, that's what I said. The men do it all the time. But what us women doing, we all this and that. Child. At the end of the day, we all humans.
So when he did that to your home, your daughter was there.
And that was scary. And I would have thought that when he seen her, he would left. But I don't think he was himself. I don't know if he was on drugs.
Cause in my mind, I'm like, you've been around this baby long enough to respect her at least. You get what I'm saying? And that man would have respected her. You would have respected
immaturity. And there ain't no man even finna come and breaking no house. I don't believe that.
And he just wanted to destroy.
I think he was coming there looking for something. He wanted something, like he wasn't leaving with nothing. He wanted something. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, bitch, you think you just gonna leave? I don't know what.
So you think he wanted to
like I think he was looking for jewelry, like something he can
to take,
like like something for like, yeah, bitch, I got this.
Oh, hold over you, so
I can call. Okay. Yeah, so I can be like, man, bring me. You bring me this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he was more going for.
And when he couldn't find
he didn't have the time for that. Cause soon as he knew that she was there, she knew she called me, and I was like, record him. So that's when she started recording him, and I had the police coming at the same time. But I thank God he didn't do nothing to my baby. You know, he was in and out, and I think he's only doing this all over her. He not thinking. And for the record, I do not have roots on him. I don't do roots. I don't believe in roots. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? I get on my knees and pray. I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't do the beads. I don't know what he going through mentally, but it don't have nothing to do with me. Or maybe he just knew I was a good person. And it's hard to let go of somebody you knew that was good to you. Mm-hmm. And that's just the end of that. So I want to put that out there because, you know, he people saying that I got roots on him. And, you know,
people put bodies on you.
Yeah, you know, I got so many bodies on me. Half of these men, he done said, I don't even talk to. I got like 8-9 bodies.
He recently said your sister's man.
Girl, that's what started all of this, and I don't know where he get that from. I was like, what? But you know what? I do, because me checking on my sister's house, he heard a guy. But this was a guy I had met. I mean, I can speak on it now, but you know, I was denying it then. I was on my other phone with a guy, and he called, but I didn't know that I had the guy still on the phone, on speakerphone, so the guy was asking me, hey, where you at? I'm going to come on.
So you trying to go creep?
No, I wasn't trying to creep at my sister's house. I was just going to check on my sister's house while I was out that way. I was going to get some shoes for my son for Easter, and she had some shoes over there. But he thinking that we're dating at my sister's house. I'm not gonna go meet no nigga at my sister's house. Mm-hmm. Come on now. I won't want them to do that to me. You a grown ass man. You gonna meet me somewhere. You can get a room. We can get this. Like, I'm bigger than that. I ain't no little girl.
Okay.
Set the record straight. Yeah. I ain't no little girl. So in his mind, he a man. He talking about Medina. Medina old man have his own place. And I don't even want to bring that man up because that man ain't even like that. And it's crazy. But you know what? People eat to that because they know what we have in the past. Mm-hmm. So don't try to judge me off of what y'all done seen, because I'm not like that. And I can't speak for everyone else. So it went good with he was saying, but the ones that believe that's because that's how they are. Yeah. They know they would do that.
They projected themselves into you.
Right. Okay. So that's why I'm saying, that's why it was easy for them to eat that up. Mm-hmm. So he was calling.
What's more entertaining they gonna go with anyway.
Right, but that was crazy. And that's why all this stuff right now today he the cause of all of that.
So he started
all this fight and commotion. And I'm like, what? And then
let me ask you, hold on, before we go there, has he ever been violent or abusive in the relationship?
He never been abusive, but it has been time he scared me. Like he never really punched me, beat me up, or no type of stuff. He has done got high, eyes done got big. Like he don't put me in a scary moment. I told you one time, girl, we was on live. He made me pee in my clothes.
He scared you that day.
Yeah, he scared me. And you know what? That day I said I gotta let him go. I'm never being fear of a man in my home. No. If I'm scared of you, you're not for me.
Yeah, you're not.
That's it. And that time
what did he do?
He was just like, it was us there. See, usually it's one of my kids home. So he knew I ain't have nothing. And then, you know, I always go live, try to calm him down, because I don't go live to try and embarrass him. I go live for my protection. When I know I'm not home, remind you, I don't have no family. It's just me and my kid. So when I go live, it's for protection. Somebody got to see this. Yes. He don't like when I go live.
So he'll kind of calm himself down.
Okay. Yeah, but at this point, one time I went live, and he waited right till I got off, and it wasn't nobody there. He was like, man, see, he was up in an uproar. I ain't had never seen this. And I was so scared. He was like, get on live, and tell them people you love me. It's
not funny.
No, I swear to God. So when he said that was my way out. Because he wanted me to get on live and speak. But when I got on live, I shook up. So our real Medina gets on there and requests. I immediately accept her. Y'all know I don't accept Medina on my thing. So y'all know something was wrong. So I immediately joined Medina. And she was like, why are you looking like that? What is wrong with you? I was just like, I got one book left. I'm trying to throw the code and I'm typing. And he looking at me, and then he was like, hang up that line. I'm like, I ain't selling my book. I was not gonna hang up that goddamn line. Baby, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was so scared. I didn't even know I peed. That's how crazy. I didn't know I peed in my clothes. That boy had me. Yeah,
so you knew you had to go.
I knew I had to go. Right then, that was it. I said, I ain't gonna be scared of him. I don't care if you won't hurt me. You don't know what you do. Mm-hmm. Love is just that deep. You don't know how much sometimes somebody love you that hard. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never want nobody to love me that hard. It's like he loved me, then he loved himself, and I don't want nobody to love me more than they love themselves. Yeah. And it's scary. Yeah. And I'm telling you, and when you pray for someone to love you, just be Pacific. Cause maybe I did pray for someone to love me, and I mean that nigga loved me, and I was scared. Okay, it's fearful for real. Yeah.
Now, still touching bases on him starting things. Mm-hmm. He started this with your daughter as well.
Yeah, he the one. Live. He called her when he first thought that I was at my sister's house with a guy. He called her. He didn't even know what guy. He was just saying stuff. He wanted them to like, oh, hurry up and call, because they gonna be like, you at Medina house. So he knew what he was doing, but I never was there. Mm-hmm. So he was calling them, and I guess I don't know if I ain't answered the phone on time, but it's like no signal. And I got Eric on the phone, and he telling me, Mom, check this room, check. And so it's son. I'm not gonna answer. I see him blowing me up and this and that. Why did she believe that lie? I can't even answer you. I don't know why she even stuck with it and believed with it, because nobody can tell me that about my mama. Mm-hmm. I'm not even like my mama. You can't tell me that's what she was doing. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's what I didn't understand about that situation. So, that's my child, that's my daughter and everything. And like you said, I'm gonna pray for her. I ain't on here to even bash her. She got her own demons and own stuff she have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she feel that way. Why she even believes someone that she know that will lie. That ain't his first time. But why was it so easy for you to just sink in and go with his? Well, oh yeah, it's true. Come on. Yeah. I would be like, hell no. My mama ain't doing that. But you're agreeing, and he's mentally going through something. Mm-hmm. And you're agreeing, so that's hyping him up. Mm-hmm. Like, and now it's all and it done got overbid. You can't even stop it. Yeah. I ain't doing all that extra when I know for a fact that ain't true. Right. That is not true at all. I never hunched behind my sister. I never had sex behind none of my kids.
So she made other accusations.
She can make all the accusations. Like I said, I'm not going to speak on too much. Y'all will have to get the book to catch up what's going on. If that was her way of venting and getting out what she got out, the best of her. I'm glad that she got that off her chest. I'm not mad at her. I'm not nothing. It just opened the door and make it more interesting.
Are you confirming that we can find this information on the book?
Yes, it's most definitely gonna be in the book. It's gonna be some real revealing stuff in this book.
Now, just for those who don't know, the accusations were that she was molested by your baby daddy, and then she said that your youngest daughter was molested by, I want to say a close relative. I'm going to just leave it there for now. And
all I can say is, I'm going to just pray for my child.
You're going to pray for your child.
That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to pray for my
child.
And
that's the best response. That's the best response, to be honest with you. That's the best response.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Response. And I'm going to leave it like that. The people don't believe what they want. Especially if it's drama.
So what transpired her to lash out today the way that she did? I'm not gonna say lash out, but for her to go on and
well, I had posted a post like 6 in the morning, and to be honest, I think she kind of know that this second book is more revealing to me and with a lot of my kids into personal information, and I don't think she like it. And she doesn't agree on it. But like I tell anyone, this is my truth. This is my story. And I'm not sugarcoating it. It's already out there. This is my life. It's basically, I'm sharing it with the world. So I think that's kind of gave her a little spark up. Like, hey, you going too far with this.
Okay.
So
and
now
it makes sense. It makes sense where she's at with it.
Yeah. So, but that I ain't worried about that.
You worried about that?
I ain't worried about that. Baby, I'm free. Y'all don't see me. I feel so. I know I have growth, and at the end of the day, that's my child. I can't take that away. That is my child, and only thing I can tell y'all, to get the book, y'all will know more truth about me.
Okay, Hey, so you keep saying everything. Get the book. Get the book. When can we expect the second book? When can we expect the juicy? When can we expect it?
Y'all can expect the book around fall.
Around fall. Okay. No, is that you don't even know? But before this year's over with, we can expect that book. Okay.
Y'all gonna have that book.
So fall, that's like, oh yeah.
I'm definitely not gonna tell y'all. Just know, listen, I think this book gonna be a to go. It's gonna be something serious. This book right here, and trust me, you gotta get book 1 to understand book 2, baby. You can't just go buy book 2 and just skip book 1.
So can you tell us what we can expect at least? Can we get something like that? What can we expect from the book?
In book 2?
Yeah. What can we expect from book 2?
More of the realness, more of basically more of me, more of how me y'all got to growing up. I want to say that. That's book 1, but only thing I can tell y'all, I don't want to talk too much to get the book. More book 2 is real.
Realer than book 1.
You're realer than book 1.
Okay.
Really in book 1.
Book 1 was a teaser. Now we about to get our feet wet.
Book 1 was just like, put my little foot out there.
Now we can go in.
Yeah,
okay.
The point
and
was
book 3 we gonna be knee deep.
Yeah. Yes, I swear to God.
Okay, keep us on our toes then.
I'm definitely gonna keep y'all on your toes. Then I'm gonna keep my foot on they neck.
Okay, building them bricks.
Yeah, I'm building them. I'm definitely is, yo. Book 2 is you want to call. You want to get book 2, and you want to get this book. If you haven't got book 1, you definitely want to get into it because I'm going on and on and on. Like I didn't even expect this, y'all. To be honest, I thought I was.
The support has been good.
The support has been great, and I have good feedback on Amazon. I appreciate everyone who already purchased. I'm very thankful, and it did more than what I thought it was gonna do. You'll be surprised who really mess with you and you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Versus like I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie. And it keep me going. It keep me going, and it keep me like, okay. And it's like my life get more interesting by every day. My life
seriously.
I know, I swear to God, my life get more interesting. Like, okay. I thought we gonna stop here. I thought it was interesting back then, but baby, it's like getting turned up. I said, come on.
It's like they just giving you
They
giving you the content. It's just throwing it in your lap. Well,
I swear to God, it's just right.
I'm happy though. I'm happy you found, an outlet. I'm happy you able to capitalize off of it. I'm happy it's able to change your life.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? I'm happy you don't have to go back to doing what you were doing before. It's something positive. It's something good. It's something for you. It's about you. Mm-hmm. You've always been very vocal about yourself, and you like to express yourself. So that's perfect. That was the perfect. And that was the perfect outlet for you. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, and you just never know, because I would never thought writing a book would be perfect.
Yeah.
I want to be a stylist. I want to sell clothes. I want to be in somebody's video. That's what I want to be. Yeah, I want to be. I'm on this fashion. Put me in a video. But no, God said other things, baby. I'm writing this book and it's on my dirt, and I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I love every bit of it.
That's great.
I'm not ashamed. I can be truthful, and y'all can ice me stuff. Y'all can leave comments. I be ready for the real feedback. You don't have to say this if it ain't that. I want to know so I can get better. Don't just tell me anything.
So do you have anything like a meet and greet coming up?
Soon.
You don't have any details?
I definitely was gonna let y'all know when it's ready. I am gonna have a meet and greet.
That'll be perfect. That'll be perfect. Like a Q&A, you can answer questions, you know, with
Yes.
people that bought the book. That'll
Yes.
be great for you and your fan base. You know, it makes them feel more connected to you as well.
That
That would be great. That would be great. So that would be great. You on the right path, and I'm happy. I'm proud. You know,
I know I
You
am
know?
too, and I swear you have a lot to do with this. And I'm very, very thankful of you, because if I didn't really got on your little YouTube channel or whatever, your talk show, I would not have got this. See, I already had a platform and it was already out there, and you know, I was like, come on, I need to do something with this. I need to
keep
do
it going.
something.
And that's another thing. Like, I want people to use this platform in the way that you did. You know, you come on here and you do tell your story, but don't stop it there.
Right.
Keep it going. You know, this is just a stomping ground. You know, this is a start, and keep pushing. Keep
That's
pushing.
right.
Push forwards and go. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop here. Let it go. And you did just that. You took the baton
And
you ran. And I love that. And I love that it's taking off for you. And I love that it's working. I just love it. I love the growth. I love the new look.
I know, y'all. The new look. It made me a little more mature, because baby, I don't want to try no more little boys. Especially no little more crazy boys. And you know, because sometimes this little grown look, a lot of them little boys be like, she old. You look like auntie. That's okay, baby. This growth. I need the older men's anyway.
Yes,
I'm trying to attract other options and other stuff. I ain't trying to attract y'all young boys. That used to be me.
That's good.
That used to be like, oh, I want to hit on a look and look young and stuff. Child, please attract all the wrong shit. No, for real. I'm feeling it. You know, it's the first day, y'all, of my haircut. Y'all remember, this is the first day. I like it. I can just wake up and wet it
and go.
Yeah,
that's good.
The natural look.
That's good. So, I mean, I'm all out of questions. You know, we do the segment where we do the people, where they ask their little Instagram stuff. So I'm gonna go through and we gonna see. You know, they had a lot.
I know.
They had a lot. They had a lot to say. They had a lot. You know, they expressed a lot. They did.
Wow, I'm pretty sure. I told you, my name don't just stop right there. It gotta be. It's something gonna come. I'm telling you, my life has been so interesting. I swear to God, my life has been so interesting.
Interesting is definitely the word.
I know.
Interesting is definitely the word for it. So I asked these questions, and to start off, they asked, what inspired her to remove her butt implants?
What inspired me? To be honest, I haven't moved my butt implants yet. But K. Michelle inspired me to look into that, you know, and it's very that's my self, what you call that, my self thing, like even when I'm out.
Self-conscious.
That's the only thing is, it used to be my teeth. It used to be my side teeth. But now y'all know I'm smiling like a motherfucker. Yeah, it used to be my mouth, y'all, when I had no teeth on the side. But now the butt is like, because when you don't know someone, and then y'all hugging and they touching, and you gotta explain all of, hey, I got butt shots or 14, you know, like you gotta go through all that again. So it's like, I need
so you were 14 when you got?
No, I mean not 14.
Oh.
I mean, I did it when I was boosting. I wasn't 14, y'all. My bad if I said 14. I was at least like in 20, 21. Okay. This is when it was popping. But it's time not being removed yet. Honestly, with everything going on with counseling and stuff, I'm afraid. So I did kind of pause. I know I uploaded my paper that I was going and getting stuff. So I'm like on pause, because I did have one doctor tell me, if it don't mess with you, don't mess with it. So that kind of like put me in like, oh, okay, hold up.
Okay.
Because I know,
if they broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Okay.
So, and that kind of part, I'd rather explain to the nigga, hey, I got a butt shot, than if I find myself cutting it open and trying to get fine, and then now I got cancer or down or anything going on. So I've been working with these little lumps. The niggas don't care, because it still work down here. It still work. You just got to go on a little bumpy road, a little bumpy trip,
So also, what would you say your ultimate goal was for writing or sharing your story? We kind of touched bases on that, right?
Yeah, we kind of did.
What motivated you to write an autobiography? Same thing. The girls who she used to claim as her sister, tricking them. How do they feel? Is that the sisters we just?
Yeah, but no. They said another name. Actually,
well, we ain't gonna
get into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to say that for your book.
Yeah, I say that for my book.
Say that for your book.
Okay, that's good.
But who can you explain who these people? Who is it that they brought up?
Trick.
Who is that?
That's my sister, which we all call each other sisters.
Okay.
They got the same mom, but me and her shared the same dad.
Oh,
so we all like
we rock out those things. Okay, yeah. Okay. But she felt the
no. They still my sister. I love them. Those my sister. I have a bond with them.
Okay. And we gonna leave it at that. We gonna leave it at that. Wow, y'all really going in with these questions. I'm at the bottom. Must be. Did you also? Okay, I'm not gonna say that one.
What? You know I'm tough, bro. What happened? What these people want to know now?
Okay. You talk.
I just want to know what they want to know.
Did you also used to sleep with his husband? And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Are they serious?
That's what they asked, and then they said, if true, how do you face them now? Like I said, I'm gonna leave that one. We're gonna leave that one down. You asked the question, I will just leave the question, and and then it says, is it true you slept with more than one of your brothers?
Everything y'all asking me, only thing y'all will have to do is get the book. When y'all ask me about part 2, when I say it get real, it get trill, it is the realest I'm gonna give it to y'all, you got to get the book.
They want to know who is the plug.
You will know who the plug is if you read the book.
How do your kids feel about all of this? Why didn't she talk to her sisters about it before coming out?
Talk to them about what? When I didn't even know. I don't know what to talk to them about when I didn't know.
Did she know it was a possibility that Will was her father before sleeping? I think this person got it misconstrued. They got it misconstrued.
Oh, okay.
That is another question about the sisters. Did she know growing up that Will could have been her father? Like, was it rumors?
And honestly, no. It wasn't rumors.
How does Will feel about them being siblings now?
Y'all would know everything once you purchase the book.
Who wrote the book for you?
It's a ghostwriter.
Okay. Has she talked to the brother she was in love with since finding out he was her brother? We gotta wait for the book. They used to say her. Okay, that's about your dad. We won't bring that part up.
Wow.
Has she met with her siblings yet? I hear they have a lot of them.
And do. That's all I can say. And do.
Is it true? Okay, that's about your dad. Finding out Will was her dad. How did she feel about? Okay, it's the same question. What advice would you give people that's 20 to 25?
As in what?
That's all they said.
Depends on what advice are you looking for. Are you looking for a relationship? Are you mentally going through what I went through? I don't know what advice that y'all ask, whoever asks, what advice would I give to 20 and 25-year-old? It depends.
Right.
So
well, I'm going to ask you to tap into that, but we're going to do that after we break this part down.
Okay.
Why did she wait so long to find out who her father is?
Why did I wait so long?
Yeah, but it kind of explained. It explains it because you wasn't looking for your dad.
Right.
It just, it fell in your lap. Is it weird that you was in a full relationship with your brother when you found out you were Crawford? Pretty much all the same questions. Why would she use two words in the same sentence that means the same?
Huh?
Listen. Listen,
I mean, purpose of what? I don't know.
I'm just over here looking at, I'm just right here. Go
ahead, do your job.
Then it was some people like, making basically comments about how messy the questions did get. And that was pretty much, that was pretty much the gist of it.
Okay.
But as you said, we gotta wait and we gotta get the book.
Definitely gotta wait.
We gotta get the book. A lot of these accusations and questions.
Everything that you guys want to know will be in the book. It's simple.
And that's that. Okay.
It's
and that's
simple.
A fair answer.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable with that answer because, I'm comfortable with that. Now I can't wait to get part 2. I can't wait to read part 2. But I did want you to touch bases on any advice for anybody going through a relationship like what you're going through. For young women that are, in relationships with men that they might fear.
Like I said, if you fear this man, just know it's not good. If you're in a relationship where you're scared, get out of it. It's not going to change. If you're in a relationship when constantly something getting repeatedly and they say they're not going to do it no more, that's a lie. Get out of it. Like, I'm talking about, like, you can see it. And I know it's easy said than done because, trust me, I was that girl. If anybody could tell you to leave this person alone, and it's hard. It's hard, but you got the self-care. Like, I only can give y'all what I know from experience. And that don't mean you're going to walk out in your nigga today. But you got to, baby, especially if you got kids and stuff. Like, us women, we got to self-care and love ourselves. Get out of that relationship if you're in abuse. You can see the sign, especially if you fear. If you're having sex and you don't want to have sex, that's another thing. These men will go out and seduce you. Sometimes you don't even feel like it. I've been that girl. I said no, and guess what? It's still happening. Like, get out of that.
So I had a question.
Get out of that.
About that. Like, if you're in a relationship and you say no.
No means no. I don't care what it is. No means no.
Because people are calling me crazy because I agree with that.
No.
I'm like, you said no. You said no.
Right.
They feel like, oh, we go together.
No, I don't give a damn, bitch. This is my personal space. This is my body. You got to remind them niggas, this is mine. I give it to you when I want to, when I feel like it. Please don't let no man take control over your body. And I've been that girl. I'm only speaking because I've been through this experience before. You do not. No means no. And if he don't understand that, baby, think again. You need to get out of that relationship, sweetie.
Yes. And that's coming from somebody that's dealt with it.
Yeah, I have dealt with it. I'm very experienced. And, I done dealt with a lot of shit. So, and I you can see it when it comes, but it's not
I see you
good.
saying on your live, like, it ain't cute. People like to.
No, yeah, they think that's cute. That's not love when man's hitting you. Like, oh, girl, he just mad. Oh, he jealous. No, baby, no. Don't think that's love, sweetie. That's controlling. That's abuse. That's what that's called. He don't love you. He love what he can do to you. Like, that's controlling, and he got that. He know what he can do and what he can't do. So, no, please don't think that's love. And I was that girl that thought it was too. Thought it was cute, bragging on my man, jealousy, and how he ain't gonna let me do this, beating me up and embarrassing me. That's not cute. That's not a good look. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's like, love on yourself, love on your kids. I was scared to be alone. I know it's a lot of us ladies scared to be alone, but listen, get on your knees, pray to God. God answer prayers, okay? Because it ain't easy. Because I'm on here saying, walk out. I'm saying it now, but I'm 42 saying it. So I ain't going to say like, 20, just go with this and that. No, I understand. It's hard. We think we be loving, but we be lusting. I promise you, we be lusting. I don't even think I really fully had a love relationship. And I'm 42.
That's deep.
No, I honestly, all this stuff be lust, light, emotion, and feelings.
As you grow up, you start.
Yeah, as you grow, you start to know. Like, I'm starting to know my worth. And again, I'm 42. And I'm not afraid or ashamed of my age or whatever. But I know if you're a young girl and you going through some things like this, you need, I don't know if you have someone to talk to or however, just get on your knees. I'm going to tell you what worked for me. I prayed. I cried a lot. But versus me going out partying, y'all see me with this makeup on and dressed up, I pray. That's number one. I do pray. And I cry out loud to God, and he do answer you. I don't care if you don't see nothing happening right then. You got to mean it. You got to constantly and be content. That's how I can tell you. Prayers work for me. And if y'all got somebody to talk to, see, I ain't had nobody to talk to. So I'm going to tell you what got me by to where I'm at and how I am, prayers. But y'all may have family members you can go to, you can do this, and you can do that. I was not that girl to do that. And
that's deep. That's deep. And I thank you so much for sharing. I thank you so much, for supporting me and my platform. That's why I'm supporting you and I'm going hard with you on your platform.
And I appreciate it.
And
and I appreciate
we gonna we gonna go to the top. We gonna go to the top one way or another. One way or another. Each one, right. Each one teach one. We gonna put, no crab in the bucket, mentality. And I respect you and I thank you so much. And TIMEKA Beard.
That's what it is. I don't know if y'all wonder if I'm gonna change my last name. Read the book.